This is down one front of one of the native schoolhouses there. This is with Jensen, Eric, with Roy C. Beach there. We were touring and took the little old boat there. We call that our bum boat. Had a little small outboard motor on it. We built it. It did pretty good. Here we go. We built that trailer to haul it around on. Worked out pretty good. And here's our grouper that day. That's the one we caught and went back and ate him that night. Can't get no fresher than that. SeaWorld characters. Eric snorkeling around. Jonas May is trying it. Bum boat again. Mike Nelson. There we are. I'm a Navy Pier. Here's Janice May, and Engineman's name was Bill Price, and that was his lady friend or girlfriend come down to see him, who it was. But old Bill was the one that caused old Caesar to be put off the island. He was always bullying him around till when that Caesar backed up on him, and old Bill ran the other way. Why? Two beachcombers. There, Hawk and Janice May, ready to go. There we are, ready to go. Eric and Janice May. And Janice May again. And buried Eric. Well, I think they done went off and left him. Janice May coming back in from the sea. Here we got a water skiing. Cruising shoreline. Drinking Bosback, running the boat. There we are in a beach shot. Walking the beach. There's Janice May, the salt water's getting to her. Snorkel Eric again. There's the lighthouse. Yes, Janice May and Eric up there with the lighthouse keeper and his kids. Lighthouse keeper and his kiddos, and Janice does that in front of the station, looking to the little brass cannon there. They're called wow guns. They're what the Coast Guard used to shoot a projectile out to a ship that was stranded offshore. To throw a line out to it. They're called wow guns. They had some that were shore powered like that and stationary, and then they had some that were shoulder fired. It's a lookout point down on the island, just a platform built up so you can see out over the island. Here we're getting ready to fly out of here. It's going to take about 2 weeks. We flew out on a little private plane like that. They had a land development company there. Came down about once every 2 weeks. If they were flying back empty, they'd take somebody with them. So we flew out with them. Flew up to Fort Lauderdale. It's Boz back and Eric and Janice. That's sitting inside the plane. That's why he's sitting up front there. Just flying over some islands down in the Caribbean. There's thousands of them like that. Just the islands here and there. And that's Miami, Fort Lauderdale area from the air. This as we rented a car and tour around Miami, Fort Lauderdale for a while. And this is out on Alligator Highway. We're going out through the Everglades. Hot. Man, it was hot today. There's just some shots here. That stuff's pretty out there, but it's some sort of plant that's taken over all the waterways down in Florida. It's a wild plant of some sort. It's just multiplying. Here we are out in some back roads out there somewhere in the Everglades. This is when there was still some old tourist stops along the old Alligator Highway, Highway 41. The old alligator there was supposed to be about 200 and some years old, 250 years old. Feeding the wildlife there. It's pretty skinny. Like it could stand a little food. Jerk in the monkey house. There's the old Spanish moss type thing down there in Florida. This is one of the tourist stops down there. They had a replica that was supposed to be an old canoe that the old Indians used in the Everglades. And while we're standing looking down, there's a big black old snake in under there, coiled up under the canoe. Somebody trying to canoe run for size. He was made out of a hollow log. There's what had been hiding under there. Old snake laying back there where it's cool. That's me on an Indian reservation, I guess. We passed through the Seminole Indian Reservation down in the Everglades. That's like a little Indian village there on one of them high points, high drive points in the Everglades. There's a palm-lined street down there. And we stayed at a motel down on the beach. This is on the beach down around Fort Lauderdale. Being dessert. Building these sandcastles. The old sand was so dark and grimy here, it really seemed polluted after being used to the beaches down in San Salvador. They were so white and clean. Waves gonna get Eric there. Eric, flying back.